our backup we never left because we never did leave, man. Let's discuss this Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder too, man. Now I know I discussed this already with Q City World, and I know y'all out there heard me, but we ain't got. I'm not gonna lie. When it comes down to Wilder and Fury, y'all, me and EBTV Sports, we have interesting takes on this. Like, it's not the same as when I have takes with somebody else, and I think the people might want to hear this. So let's hear it. EBT, what you got for me, man? What's your thought? I've never heard it yet. I do not know who you got yet, and I am very interested in hearing it.
Man, Wilder Fury 2, man. Let me just keep on. You know what? Let me just start because I feel like, I mean, obviously that's a great fight.
Right.
Man, to be honest, I think that whole, I think it's gonna be a factor that plays in when Tyson Fury went to that WWE. Because when's the last time we saw Tyson Fury in the ring with Otto Wallin? That was what?
That was like 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
Yeah,
recent. That was recent.
But he went to that WWE. I don't think of course he's not as active as Wilder is. He's not.
I can't say that. I might say even more active, but I'm gonna wait till you speak.
But I would say because, well, I think the Ortiz fight was more recent than the Wilder fight. After Wilder, he went to WWE. You know, and then I think Wilder has been training in between, those times. But I think that's gonna play a factor in my opinion. But back to the actual analysis, man. I'm gonna tell you this: nobody's getting knocked out. So let's just get that in the bag. That's going straight. He's not gonna knock. Fury's not gonna knock him out. I don't care what he said with his new trainer, and Wilder's not gonna knock him out.
Why are you so certain?
Well, I shouldn't be like that because
if Deontay Wilder can't splash his ass.
If Wilder going to knock him out, I'm not gonna be surprised at all. So let's go and get that straight. I'm not gonna be like shocked because you can. If I was a betting man, you know what? This kind of go against my argument. I'm betting Wilder to knock him out, but I can really see, Tyson Fury's being bigger than Wilder. He said he's gonna come forward. I can really see that being a problem. He said he's gonna come forward and try to knock Wilder out. Now, let me tell you why that's a problem. Because we've already established that Wilder is in low 108 where a subpar boxer. You didn't want to call him trash. He was a subpar boxer.
I give you that.
Words. You're not going. I don't think he can handle Fury coming at him, being 6'9", bigger than him, coming at him, trying to knock him out. I don't think he's not a counterpuncher, really, like that. He's not. That's not his main game.
He has countered on several occasions, but that's not his main game. You're right. Keep going.
He's not gonna counter nobody coming at him. Just punch, like repeatedly. You know what I'm saying? He's just not gonna do it. He's like that. He's like that type of dude where he'll give you an occasional counter. You throw a jab, he might parry it maybe, or weave, dodge, hit you back. But
okay, I gotta say this, man. I gotta say one thing, and I don't mean to cut you off, but let me say this one thing. Can we establish the fact, and I showed proof. I don't know, have you seen my last video going at Teddy Atlas? Wilder can land the bomb on the inside.
You saying on the inside fight?
He can land the bomb on the inside.
Oh no, I would agree with that. I would definitely agree with that.
Okay, then now keep going. I just want to get that established.
Yeah, but he's not going to do anything with anybody coming forward at him. So with that being said, God, man, you know what? I would have to have Wilder, Fury winning the fight.
Okay.
And really, and to be honest with you, if Wilder wins that fight, I wouldn't be shocked. It's not like I'm gonna be, because
you just lean towards Fury.
And it's crazy because in a way I expect Fury to win, in a way I expect Wilder to win. But I think, because we can argue now, Fury was beating Wilder in that fight. We can argue. Some people argue Fury won the fight. He was outboxing Wilder.
You know what? I think that's a good discussion. And you know what? I got some rebuttals, so go ahead and finish.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, I think you know you can obviously he was beating Wilder. He was outboxing him. And I think if Fury goes in there with a slightly more aggressive tone, and not don't go in there reckless, of course, but he said he's gonna go in there and he's gonna try to knock Deontay Wilder out. If he can just do that and maintain this, the stable momentum that he was in that first fight, I think he can beat Wilder. I think he will beat Wilder, but it will not be a knockout. God knows it won't be a knockout. But he said he would go in there more aggressively. So, yeah, I would have to have Fury win the fight.
All right, man. I mean, I like your little analysis too. I mean, you make a lot of sense. Let me just start off by saying that. But I definitely got some smoke rebuttals for you. First of all, you said you feel like Wilder would be a little more active than Fury. First of all, that Otto Wallin fight was recent, and not only it was recent, he went 12 rounds. As of Wilder going only one round with Tyson. I mean, what's his name? Dominic Brazil. So that don't even count as really. Shit, he didn't put in no work really in that fight. If you want to count that, he went in there and got Dominic Brazil out of there fast as hell. So, and Luis Ortiz only went 6 to 7 rounds. So that alone, I'm basically letting you know is why Tyson Fury's been more active. Even the other guy he stopped, I think he stopped in like the 8th round, late in the fight. And then he got a full working 12 rounds for Otto Wallin. So that alone lets you know that Tyson Fury clearly been more active than Wilder. Furthermore, even though Tyson Fury has been training for the WWE, and it was just one fight because he was supposed to, remember we were talking about him taking that other fight? I think he canceled that to fight Wilder, and then he's gonna, because the WWE is gonna be there regardless, whether he gets sparked by Wilder, even if he gets sparked twice by Wilder, the WWE is always gonna be there for Fury, so he ain't gotta worry about that. But even though he was training for that one bum in the WWE, I don't think that Tyson Fury, knowing that after this WWE fight, he could be facing Wilder, I don't think he just completely abandoned boxing. I don't think he just said, you know what, fuck boxing, this is WWE. Yeah, I understand WWE is a lot it's a lot different when it comes down to training and stuff like that, but it's not like he just sat on the couch, He did do some physical activity over there in the WWE, which adds to the boxing that he was doing. So, in my opinion, I feel like Fury is a lot more active than Deontay Wilder. Go, you got something to say? Go ahead.
Yeah, there's one thing, man. Now, you said Fury, you compared the rounds, but Fury, and I have it right here, man. Fury, his last fight was, let's see.
It wasn't very long ago. That Wilder fight wasn't that long ago, 2 or 3 months.
It was September 14th.
That was 2 or 3 months. 3 months.
Who fought more recently?
Deontay Wilder fought he fought more recently, of course, but my point is, September, come on, you act like that's September of 2018 or something. I mean, that's not that. You got September, you got October, November, December. That's 3 months ago. It's not like, come on now.
Wait, and then he went to WWE. Deontay Wilder has fought more recent, and he's also been training. I don't think Fury, before they make that second fight official, and between that Otto Wilder and the WWE stage, because he was planning to fight again in WWE.
Okay, so but it is the argument. I know, and don't get to, we're not arguing, y'all, but we're trying to figure out something here. But are we saying who fought more recently as a boxer, or are we saying who has fought in general more over the past 8 months to a year? I mean, what are we saying here? Who fought more recently is Wilder. If that's what we're saying, if that's what you're saying.
But then, okay, so when they fight, right, February.
Yeah. Who fought more recent? Wilder, if that's what you're saying. But in the whole, it's not Wilder. I mean, and then you gotta take it to the fact, you can't really even count the Dominic Brazil. EBT, you got to really think about that. You can't really count that. A round? You can't count that.
Dominic Brazil, though. That's boxing.
It's boxing, yeah, it's a fight. I see what you're saying. He trained for it, yeah, got it, yeah. But you can't count him going in there and sparking Dominic Brazil in one round compared to Tyson Fury, who fought Schwartz and Otto Wallin. Deontay Wilder, compared in 2 fights, only fought 8 rounds. Tyson Fury fought 19 rounds. When did he stop Schwartz in the 9th, 8th round? He fought 18 rounds, 20 rounds. Deontay Wilder fought 8 rounds in the past year. While Tyson Fury fought, and we're not even talking about before the Tyson Fury versus Wilder fight. So my point is, if you say more recent, then you're right. Wilder has fought boxing more recent. But if you say in the whole, no, Tyson Fury has been active, yo, with 12 hard-packed rounds. You got to count that too.
I want to say, but okay,
yeah.
I think you can put these two together because, okay, if he's been recent, you saying active and recent,
right?
You already established that Deontay Wilder fought. He's fought more recently.
More recently, right?
Okay, but I would still argue that because Tyson Fury fought, let's say less recent ago, and then you went into the WWE thing. I think in that.
But see, I see what you said.
I think Deontay Wilder has been more active. I mean, he's fought recently.
Yes, he fought recently, but I think you really need to give. I feel like you just abandoning physical activity. Yeah, WWE is different from boxing. I'm not trying to compare those two by any means, y'all. EBT, I'm telling you this too. But it's not like he just said, okay, if you would be destroying this point if Tyson Fury just sat down since the Wilder fight. If he just sat down, then okay. But the man has been doing some type of physical activity. It's not like you just don't get off the couch and go to WWE, yo. You got to really train for that stuff too.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, cause that's just acting, really. But really,
it's acting. But wrestlers, they train and stuff too, man. Come on now. It's not like it's a percentage of training involved in wrestling, yo. I mean,
I got a question.
Go ahead.
You said because he's been active in some kind of physical activity.
Right.
What are you saying? Why? How do you think that has any relevance towards Deontay Wilder?
Because you can't compare that to Tyson Fury had just been sitting on the couch.
No, I'm saying, but because he's been having physical activity, what do you think that means for Deontay Wilder fight? He's gonna be.
What you mean?
You said he's been doing something. So how do you think that relates to the Deontay Wilder fight? What do you think that means for that fight? Since he's been doing something.
I mean, what do you think? My whole thing, my point of saying that is compare. It's not like he just been sitting on the couch, yo. That's all I'm saying. If he hasn't done absolutely nothing since the Wilder fight, then that's different. But I mean, it's fucked up because it might really sound like I'm comparing the WWE to boxing, y'all. And I don't want to make it sound that way by no means. I'm just saying it's not like the man been sitting on the couch for 4 months since the Wilder fight. Really 3 months.
Well, really.
September what?
It's in January now. He fought September 23rd, so it's about to be what? Because, I mean, that's about to be...
September 23rd, that's really November, yo. That's the end of...
That's exactly 4 months, because tomorrow's the 23rd, right?
That's exactly 4 months. You're right. That's exactly 4 months.
It's not just 4 months since.
But keep in mind, keep in mind, he's been training for the Wilder fight this whole month. So you really got to go back last year though to when this fight was announced, yo.
Yeah, I ain't.
But he been training for this Wilder fight for a good 30 days already. So you really could say 3 months. You really could say 3 months.
Because I didn't know he was training for that Wilder fight.
Yeah, but since the fight was signed, and I'm quite sure they know the fight is signed faster than we know, EBT. So we're talking about inactivity in WWE. You gotta really say 3 months. We can't really say this whole month he been inactive because he been training for Wilder, yo.
I didn't know that.
No. We talking to the people though. I'm not. You know, I know you. I heard you say you didn't know that, but we just talking to the people at the same time.
Yeah. So
that's why I said it. But it don't have big relevance. If that's your point, it don't have no big relevance. The WWE has it's really second to none, no relevance when it comes down to the Wilder fight. Okay, that's what you're trying to say, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and I can give you that. But my whole thing is, it's not like he was just sitting on the couch. That's all I'm saying.
But just because I was going to say this.
Go ahead. Let's get it out. This is interesting. I like this.
Yeah, just because you've been doing physical activity does not mean you'll be relatively
ready for Deontay Wilder. Right.
Yeah, for anybody. Because Floyd was playing basketball. Floyd plays basketball really constantly. And yet he wasn't particularly fresh from the record.
Hey, you know what's crazy though, EBT? I hear your point, but here's what's crazy. Even playing basketball is nowhere near just sitting on the damn couch. That's what's crazy. You can actually get a good workout out playing basketball.
And yet he still wasn't fresh from McGregor. So that's my point.
No, you been got that point. Okay, because I've been said that's not. It's second to none when it comes down to training for Deontay Wilder. Okay, we get that. So let's go stay on that for too long. But even before that, it's not like he was inactive for 3 years, 2 years. No, it was only 3 months. I mean, 3 months. That's not that's really not inactive, yo. Come on now. Let's be honest here.
No, I will give you that. So we can throw that term out.
Yeah, you feel me? But I hear what you're saying though. Wilder is the recent. He's recent, but 3 months is like, you know, that's like, come on, that's active right there. And not to mention, let's go by the last 8 months. Last 8 months, I gotta say this one more time. Deontay Wilder got about 1 round with Brazil, if that. 1 round with Brazil, and then he got 7 rounds with Ortiz. 8 rounds. Whoopie-doo. Fury has 20. But we ain't gonna stay on that too much longer, man, because that just had to be dissected or whatever. Okay, and then I want to get into your other point. I mean, what else you say? You said that you got this is me responding to you saying that you feel like Deontay Wilder is not gonna be able to handle Tyson Fury coming straight forward at him. And this is my rebuttal to that. It'll be different if Tyson Fury hits as hard as Anthony Joshua, Dillian White, shit. I was saying Derek Chisora. Dude, I can give you that. But Tyson Fury, I don't think he hits that hard to just be scaring Deontay Wilder while he's just coming straight forward on Deontay Wilder. I don't see that. I feel like, and then I showed you guys, matter of fact, I might even put a clip while I'm talking. Deontay Wilder, he lands the bomb on the inside in several of fights. So that whole stigma of Deontay Wilder needs leverage to land the bomb. He needs the left jab to land the bomb. That's not true. I've showed you guys footage of him landing that bomb. So I really feel like Tyson Fury coming in this fight, the fight on the inside, and don't get it twisted. I've told you, I ain't no hater. I like Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury can fight on the inside. He's a good inside fighter. That's what a lot of people don't put a lot of light on. He is a good inside fighter. But I feel like, and he does have a little power, but I feel like him coming on the inside, running that Deontay Wilder, I feel like that increases Deontay Wilder's chances of landing the bomb. Another thing is, Tyson Fury has to understand this. He almost got knocked out cold when he was running against Deontay Wilder. Just imagine not running. Marinate on that. And what else you said? There was one more thing I want to rebuttal before we pretty much go back and forth about everything. I think you said you got Tyson. Oh yeah, you said you don't see this fight going. I mean, you said you don't see nobody getting knocked out this fight. Oh, that's crazy. Cause man, I want to be.
Yeah.
Huh?
You don't. They fought twice, right? And I know you. They fought twice. So I mean,
let's hear it.
Tyson Fury has made significant changes to his training staff. He has a different game plan. I think Tyson Fury is more costs of his power. That has been proven not to be. I mean, just because you fought Deontay Wilder twice does not mean you're not going to get knocked out the second time. Just look at Luis Ortiz. So I mean, that's one flaw to the argument. But the thing is, I'm thinking specifically in Tyson Fury. He's fought Deontay Wilder twice.
Right.
He made significant changes to his argument, to his training staff, and he's now trying to come forward. Push the pressure. Don't let Deontay Wilder get up on him. And I think he also wants to just put on a show.
Right.
I think he's more respect. He has more respect for Deontay Wilder, considering he almost died the first fight. And so, I don't think he has the power to knock Deontay Wilder out.
Okay, but let me tell you this though, and let me ask you: does this have any relevance to you? Deontay Wilder came in the first fight 212. One of my subscribers pointed this out to me. Shouts out to you, man. This shit is true. Deontay Wilder, all hit to one punch KOs come when he's like 220 and up. When Deontay Wilder weighs 220 and down, even in the first Ortiz fight, he weighed 220 and down. He didn't knock Ortiz out with one punch. Ortiz got up, was hurting him and stuff like that. Then he knocked him out. But when Deontay Wilder weighs in 220, like he did in the second Ortiz fight, he weighed in 220 plus and put Ortiz out with one shot. In the first matchup with Fury, Deontay Wilder weighed 212, right? 212, 214, one of them. He could have knocked out Fury with one punch. Fury was getting up. So if Deontay Wilder comes in, I can't wait to see the tail of the tape. Because if I see that tail of the tape, and I see that tail of the tape tells me Wilder is 220 plus, Fury is dying that night, yo.
Man, I just don't. First, we have to verify that. Because I don't know. I mean, I haven't checked that out. But I think if he comes in 220 plus, still, I don't see him just knocking Fury out with one punch. I mean,
why you can't see it if he damn near did it in the first fight? Why you can't see that?
I don't see him one punch just throw him out.
Yeah. Yes. You don't think one right hand can have Fury on the ground like barely making a 10 count? You can't see that.
You said one punch.
One punch. Yes.
No follow. No no setup. Just go in there. Boom.
No. I mean, even if it is a setup, that don't even mean much.
Fury don't. Really, if you really want to be honest, really all of Deontay Wilder really, when you look at his fights, he either sets it up and then hits you. He's not that type of dude. Just hits you with one punch. He'll hit you with multiple.
What you talking about? He's done it several times. Several.
See? So he don't use no punches leading up to that.
No, he usually uses the left jab, but it's been times where he haven't. But he usually uses that left jab, the setup punch, and then boom, bam.
Exactly. So I'm saying.
But come on, that's not the punch that knocks you out. That just sets you up. The punch that knocks you out is the bomb. So it is one punch.
I don't see him knocking Tyson Fury out with one punch. I just don't see it.
He downed it in the first fight.
The first fight. See, that's what changes. I think Tyson Fury. I mean, he made changes to his training camp.
But see, you assuming that this inside fight is gonna work, bro. I don't know him coming straight forward on inside. That's more openings for Wilder, yo. It's hard to hit Fury when he stays out and uses height and stuff. When Fury coming straight forward, Cunningham, you see what Cunningham did to his ass when he was on the inside? Deontay Wilder hits a lot harder than Cunningham.
Thing is, Deontay Wilder is not that type of. He's not gonna be it. Let me see if I explain this to you.
Let me hear this.
Huh?
Let me hear this.
Tyson Fury. Yeah, no, better. Deontay Wilder. He's not the type of dude to let you come back and then hit you. That his knockouts will never come back, come like that. I mean, particularly because he's never really had people come at him besides Luis Ortiz in the first fight, and you already know how that went. when Luis Ortiz came to him in the first fight, he was landing. So I think it's not really that type of just get rough and dirty with Deontay Wilder that Tyson Fury is talking about. He's just talking about not fighting the defensive fight, using his hands a little bit more, being a little bit more aggressive. Being a little bit more aggressive.
But EBT, can't you agree that type of Tyson Fury will be more easier to hit?
Deontay Wilder is not. He's not that type of guy. He's not going to be stinky. Okay. We've already established Deontay Wilder's a subpar boxer.
Right.
We already got Tyson.
Yo, all I was saying is that Deontay Wilder was a subpar boxer. He didn't have the skills to handle a guy like Fury that's so big, coming right at him and throwing punches, trying to knock him out. So, yo, just tell me if I called it or not, or someone called it. I will be dropping another video. And, yeah, EBTV Sports signing off.